connected. Yeah, I worked backstage on shows for a while because, as I was saying, my sister did semi-professional ballet, and if you had to pay for your kid to be in the show, and if you couldn't pay, you had to work. So my mom, being a single parent, worked backstage, and being a single parent, she took me with her. So I would help run the show for most of all of it, and I got to the point where I would actually be instructing the adults on how to run the show because I had been there longer than most of them because I did it for like 6-7 years, just back to back, and we would work multiple shows to kind of cover it. And so it got to the point where like new adults would come in and I would be the one instructing them on how to run the show or what to do, or I would be taking over shifts and just kind of doing middle management things under the age of like 15, because I knew it, and I got to know the Civic Center where the one that Frank Lloyd Wright built. Like, I know that back to back on the side of my hand because of all my sister's shows there. But yeah, like that theater actually doesn't have great sound design. If you're in that theater and you have a seat kind of closer to some of the walls and you get there a little early when there's not as many people and you sit there very quietly, you can hear people in the dressing room and you can hear people under the stage because it actually doesn't have great insulation. Oh, hey! Hey, Chop Nice, how are you? I'm kind of finishing up, but it's great to see you. I'm back. Yeah, I was just talking about sound design in theaters and how that can affect the audio quality. And like, I think I've only seen I think I've only seen I will be posting this on YouTube, so you can see like the full reaction on YouTube. I'll probably do that sometime this weekend or something. Because I usually try to get all my streams out on YouTube like a couple days after they go out. So sometimes I'll skip a stream if I feel like it went really badly. Or if the quality was so bad that I just don't want to do the hassle of transferring it to YouTube. But if it didn't go too badly, I'll just do it. I mean, a lot of people on YouTube have been asking for more TeamStarkids content, so that's why I've been doing it. But yeah, I was talking about where I used to, one of the theaters I used to work at, in sound design, because a lot of people were saying that the soundtrack is really, really good, and the actual theater, not the like actual musical recording, not as good. And I also think that part of it is that when you're in the theater versus in a sound booth, like kind of the mindset around, like, you're performing more as a character with an audience, and when you're in the sound booth, it's a little less character-y. But I wouldn't know too much about that. Just, it's mostly based on like things from other people I've interacted with, so I don't know that from first-hand experience. I mostly know that just by knowing people in the theater and music community, which I wasn't super a part of. I did a little bit of like theater in middle school, but not really outside of that. Mostly because I have trouble getting along with other people. And also, part of the thing in the theater and dance communities is that you are competing with your best friends. And competing with your best friends is not something that's easy to do. You're competing for parts and for roles with your best friends, and a lot of times your instructors are they choose favorites, and they're very precise about what they want and what they don't want. And it can be very hard to kind of be on the outskirts of that for whatever reason. And also just the mental strain of having to compete with my friends and feeling the pressure to be better than them, but still, like, it's just a very not fun environment to be in. And it's part of the reason I haven't done a lot of competitive things, because I've had opportunities to do like competitive things, and I've always kind of opted against them because I just don't enjoy the feeling of having to go up against my friends but then still be cool at the end of it. It's a weird vibe, And a lot of the kids that come out of the, like, my sister actually quit doing professional ballet because it broke her so badly. Like, one, they take you when you're 5 and they essentially just break your body down. And also just, yeah, it mentally breaks. You have a bunch of adults basically touching all areas of your body and telling you that all areas of your body are wrong. And it just breaks you down. And it's like a lot of people think that, like, oh, dance and theater, it's not, super hardcore. But there's a lot of mental trauma and physical trauma that comes with those things. And, yeah, also the vibes of just, like, having to kind of hate, like, your friends. And it's not a fun vibe. But, yeah, this is a little tangent. Yeah, so I'll probably get this out on YouTube around the weekend. So, if you've missed the end. I'm gonna be streaming a bit more. I know my Wi-Fi's been kind of problematic. I'm hoping that'll get a little bit better as things kind of even out. But it'll, I live on a hill. I can't, there's not a lot I can do about the fact that I live on a giant hill. So, like, I'm trying, my family tries, but it's mostly moderation. So, I'm gonna kind of redesign a lot of my, like, stream things because of where I now have my camera and because I switched to a new system. So I'm just going, like, and it's been a while with this current, like, little, like, stream screen setup thing. So I'm gonna switch around the screen setup and play around with some other ones because I just kind of feel the need for a change on the screen setup. Yeah, so I'm back. I'll probably be streaming on Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm doing Final Fantasy or Guild Wars 2 yet. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do FF14 or Guild Wars 2 yet. I'm kind of in the middle of doing End of Dragons in Guild Wars 2 right now, and again, I think the way that I go about doing expansions in Guild Wars 2 would drive people absolutely fucking crazy, but I am trying to get a lot of my past characters through Heart of Thorns, which I know like the back of my hands kind of now, so I might just stream me doing that, and that way I can talk a bit more and not have to be as worried about it. But if I do FF14, it's probably just going to be something chill. It'll also just depend on timing-wise, and I've been debating bringing back Throwback Thursday, because I did really enjoy, like, looking into old MMOs. But last time I did Throwback Thursday, I kind of had to stop because a lot of the older MMOs, I got, like, malware on my computer, and I don't really want that issue again. And, so, I mean, even through, like, Steam, a lot of them, they, like, clog up your, they just run like shit. So, I am, like, I'm debating it, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know. Like, it was, So, I might be doing more reaction stuff. I may go into some Reddit threads. I really kind of want to check out, like, the Am I the Asshole post. Because as a 24-year-old, I am kind of a judgy bitch. So, I feel like, you can't meet a young person who's not a little bit, a little bit judgmental. But I'm also, like, a critical overthinker. So... Yeah, so I'm actually gonna, end this here, but I'll be around. I'm gonna try to get out a music video tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow evening. If I don't get it out tomorrow, I'll probably get it out at least by, I'm trying to think. Because if I do it tomorrow and I don't fully get it done by tomorrow, I'll probably get it done by Sunday evening, which then means that it'll be out Monday morning. But if I get it done by tomorrow evening, then it'll be out Sunday morning. So I guess there'll be a music video on my channel at some point, and if the music video is delayed, I'll just put up the TeamStarkids stuff first. But my previous music video is up right now, and yeah. Also, I'm trying to get out a music video at least, like, once every week and a half or once every week. So if anyone on FF14 wants to be a part of that, then feel free to hit me up in Discord. All right. Well, I'm on YouTube at just Roan of Arc. I'm on Instagram at the Roan of Arc, and I'm on Discord. And there should be a link in the YouTube and Twitch chat. Yeah, I'm trying to create a Guild Wars 2 team. I'm trying to get more people into Guild Wars 2. I don't have any like I'm trying to get like Guild Wars 2 friends. Like that's my new goal. Guild Wars 2 team friends. Right now I'm kind of taking my Asura engineer through End of Dragons for the first time, trying to get the turtle mount so that I can like carry newbies around. And all of that. But yeah, so might be something I'm doing. Oh, cool! Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, my I really do need to fix all my I need to update all my screen stuff. That was a little janky. Cause I this is like yeah. So I'm trying to get the turtle mount. I'm trying to get the turtle mount because you can have 2 people on the turtle mount. And I want to be sure, like in FF14, I try to get every mount that can have at least 2 people on it because I like to be able to take new players around. So in Guild Wars 2, I want to get the 2-person mount so that I can take people around. Like, that's... I am crazy. I got the mentor mount. I got the mentor unicorn fucking Pegasus mount that takes 2,000 mentor roulettes to get. I literally, in my FC Discord, posted a thing that's like, if y'all ever need something to justify to a judge that I am mentally insane, show them a picture of this goddamn mount. And I had to get it before the launch of Endwalker. So I had 2 months to get this fucking mount. And I was literally doing it all day, every day for those 2 months just to try to get 2,000 mentor roulettes completed. And then we would run Heaven on High later on in the evening. And I would literally, like, my FC members can, I think, Torben, Tori, Donatella, even Polar, who we have an alliance with his FC, but, like, they can attest. I would literally show up to these Heaven on High events and be like, I have 100 in this done. I have 99 done. I have 500 done. Like, I go hard and I go fucking insane. I'm not done with the Sky Scale mount yet. I got to like the last stage, but I need to like gather resources, which is really like end game stuff. So I'm probably just gonna be like, that's probably gonna be something I do later on. After I've like completed all of the map and then getting all of my characters up and then seeing which character I like the most, and then I'll probably do stuff with them. Yeah, I am crazy. So, I mean, mentally I'm not neurological nightmare. And I say that as someone who has to live with my brain. A lot of people think I'm being hard on myself when I say I'm a neurological nightmare. No, I have to live with my brain. And if I have to live with my brain, I'm gonna call it what it is, which is a neurological nightmare. It's not that. That is one of the few non-symptoms of depression I have. But I'm just being very realistic. Yeah, so, yeah, I try to get every single multiplayer mount that's not on the cash shop. I have one that's from the cash shop, but the other ones are, okay, one of them's from, like, the virtual fan fest, but, like, and, then I have some that are from in-game. I really want to get the Cerberus mount, but it involves doing Deliberium Savage, and nobody wants to run Deliberium Savage. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I mean, I'd do it if I had to. I'm also a white mage main, so make of that what you will. I really do really, I'm kind of a masochist at this point. So, yeah, yeah. So that's gonna be it for today. You are all valid and lovely individuals, and I wish you the best in life. Or at least for this week, or at least for the next 24 hours. And if not the best, at least things that are content, or safe. you know, contentment, I think, is the best thing to strive for, because being happy all the time would suck. Being sad all the time sucks. Being content means that you feel good enough, but you still have challenges to overcome, so you still can grow and learn. And that's why I think contentment is one of the best things to look for. So I wish you all a content week or a content next 24 hours, because I know sometimes it's hard to plan ahead, and sometimes all we can do is just hold on for the next 24 hours. And that's valid. And that's okay. Alright. I'm just a click away night or day, so always feel free to reach out and I will be there. Or I'll try to be there. I might be delayed in responding depending on what's going on, but I will try to respond. Alright, goodbye everyone. I wish you all the best. Or contentment, as I said before.